Oh, that was the weirdest laugh he gave. It was like, oh, right as he... Is that what you do when you charge a mortal enemy? You do a big dumb laugh?
Nice. Where's your ball gag?
What? I don't know what just happened.
I think he exploded.
Yeah, he gave out a hearty laugh before he did, though.
That shouldn't be a thing.
Torsos?
No, it's just... How did it even grab onto him anyway?
I don't know. They were expert glompers before they turned.
That you don't have the upper body strength to leap like that. It doesn't work.
That's why they were all... Yeah, that doesn't work? How do they know my general direction when they're only legs?
I told you they can sense your life.
Alright.
Why is the wall glowing?
Ninja vision. I wouldn't think things would glow in Ninja Vision, but...
You never know.
What the... Oh god, Soviet zombies. I knew this was gonna happen after too many Call of Duties. Words can't describe my... I don't...
He's a kamikaze grenade guy.
I guess.
Well, it's obvious that they are too stupid to use guns and grenades properly.
That's true.
So, I mean, once the brain cells rot too much, there's really not all that much you can do.
Yeah.
Just give me the leg.
Ow.
Yeah, dumbass, listen for the beeps.
Yeah. Wait, we're not working with much audio.
If I can hear it, you can hear it.
True enough.
Do you want me to go beep, 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 and just start looking at you when shit's popping off?
That might be a good idea when you get angry with me.
I'm already angry with you.
What? What did I do? I don't know if I can really take an enemy called a punch drunk all that seriously.
Depends on how much he kicks your ass, I guess.
Not very much so far.
He is slowing your game progress, though.
Yeah. I'm not even walking towards him!
He's drunk. What?
Yeah, he's punch drunk.
The water lines are superheated. Jump at the wrong time. You'll get a face full of hurt.
Oh. Steam. I forgot ninjas hate steam.
Okay, you're up high. Now what?
I didn't work it out that far in advance.
What?
So you just started climbing for no particular reason, Yaiba? Apparently we're dealing with like an elementary school kid here.
Well, no. I mean, one of the things with ninjas, at least my understanding, is they're very adaptable to whatever is going on at that particular moment. Mayhaps that is how he deals with it.
I see.
Instead of having to use all of his brain power to figure out every little tiny thing, he just goes, I think I'm just gonna fly by the seat of my pants. It seems to work really well for me.
Nice.
I think the dead are following you.
Yeah.
I think they can sense your life at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been beating wholesale ass with one of them.
Well, you know. You're strong enough to fling another person into another person, you might as well.
Yeah. I mean, that's meta shit right there.
Yeah, it really is.
Only he was more about flinging cars.
That's still impressive.
More impressive.
I don't know. I mean, the car's not going to give you that much resistance as far as fighting back to be thrown. I imagine, because I mean, it's not going to like take its little wheels and go latch onto you like, no! But a person might do that.
That sounds like a really, really dark deleted scene from the Pixar movie Cars. No lightning dono yamete!
What? What? What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Don't do stuff I don't understand.
I watched Lilo and Stitch yesterday.
Okay.
That was a mistake.
Why?
I cried.
What part did you end up crying at?
It was Nani. Anything involving Nani and succumbing to the stress of what she had to deal with.
Oh. See, no, I always get all kind of sad and teary when he's all like by himself. And he's like, oh, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I always get all like, oh.
What? Why would I do that? How is that going to...
Well, if you chuck it at its propellers, it'll blah, blah, blah. How can you not figure this out like immediately? When people tell you to do something, how can you not just be like, oh yeah, the propellers. They move and shit, and when stuff gets caught, it falls to the ground.
Right.
Now just chuck it. See?
Taking heavy fire! Motherfucker's throwing people at us! And one of his missiles. So I can't help but notice he's still only using that sword that got broke when he was fighting Ryu. He's got like a whole cyborg body. You think they couldn't cop out a few extra bucks to fix the sword?
No, they used all their funding for the best stuff. All of it. He's the last and only investment they are able to make for quite a few years now.
Oh, well. Not even really sure what the, how they're making money off of him, because all that, like, apparently there's been some kind of zombie apocalypse, which I don't recall in the Ninja Gaiden world, but let's be honest, there's a lot of weird shit in the Ninja Gaiden world that didn't make much sense. My personal favorite being that after you finish this one mission, which is aboard like a helicarrier looking thing, the helicarrier crashes and you are immediately attacked by this gigantic lava armadillo. There was no build up to this. You'd never seen this thing before. He just shows up.
Well, maybe it's not so much that these are like zombies in the idea that they're like infected or anything like that. Mayhaps these people are trying to fight a necromancer company that's being like, we want to take over the world and we're going to use our dead people.
I figure a necromancer company would mainly just make their zombies buy stuff.
Well, I mean, if that's really your goal, fine. But if you want the world to live in fear of you and do whatever you want without having the issue of trying to make your dead people that are rotting pass as normal people and buy things, okay, fine. So do they? Yeah, they just go immediately limp once you grab one. They don't try to fight you.
if I'm getting super gripped by a cyborg ninja, I'm not gonna resist.
Why not?
Monday was
Because if I resist, he might do something worse than what he already has planned.
What's worse than dying from helicopter blades?
Industries.
I don't know, ninjas know shit. I'm shoving a knife down your.
You know
That's
what?
probably really bad.
Whereas that is a very localized pain, you can actually fix that surgically. It would be okay if you survive.
I bet that operation costs a pretty penny.
Yeah. Whereas if you're chopped in fucking half by helicopter blades, that's not fixable.
I don't know. Look at
No,
him.
he just lost an eye, okay? Once the spinal cord is
He
severed...
lost his torso. He exploded into blood.
No. When the spinal cord is severed, there's pretty much nothing you can do. I imagine even in this world, they haven't figured it out yet. Here's a hint.
Yeah, why aren't we funding those? And how badly is our video going to get flagged if I leave this part of the discussion in?
Probably pretty bad.
Yeah. Fire recovery. So, I don't recall when we did, like, as kids, the fire safety education, that you dashed around if you're on fire to put yourself out. That sounds a lot like panicking, really.
Well, I mean, if the fire is only on your front, you could, like, smack down and then try and, like, crawl, like, rub run. If it's not, because then the rolling, you're just gonna not, it's gonna take less time.
Right.
Maybe that's what they mean. I don't know.
Okay. I think I'm going to be using a clown's severed arms as nunchucks.
Okay, I'm okay with this. I don't really like clowns. And it's not because I'm afraid of clowns. I just think that anything that is so falsely peppy and happy needs to die. I don't like clowns. They're annoying.
This game is really fucking weird.
Well, you're the one who picked it.
Yeah, I did. I really hope we run into that lava armadillo. I was convinced that thing was like his father was probably one of Ryu's allies who died during a mission, and then the lava armadillo basically just started hunting down Ryu because of his father's death.
Fair enough.
I mean, the main reason that I started thinking that was that I was completely out of health when I started that boss fight, and they don't rejuvenate you after the level. So I was fighting that thing a lot, getting to learn his techniques, and eventually I'm just like, I want to know his story.
God. Alright. Will you please kill the clown?
Yeah. Stephen King's a punk bitch.
Okay, first of all, that wasn't even technically a clown. I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
It was a giant spider thing
A
that
giant
morphs,
space spider,
that morphs its body into different shapes. I'm like...
And travels through the toilet.
Yeah. I'm like, really? Really? See, I know a little bit about Stephen King in the fact that he will lock himself in his study because a story is so ingrained into his mind he will not sleep unless it is written.
Oh yeah, he's a workaholic.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if it's necessarily that or if he just has one of those brains. Because there have been times where I've had that happen, where I can't sleep or do anything until that one thing in my brain is done. Maybe not writing, maybe not knitting, but something. So I'm kind of wondering if he just has one of those brains. That it's not that he doesn't sleep because he's a workaholic, it's just that he literally won't sleep. because his brain thinks he needs to do this. And so I'm like, that's what your brain came up with on one of those excursions. A space spider.
Yeah.
That travels through the toilet and changes shape.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm trying to figure out why this, like, Han Solo-looking motherfucker was able to give me cybernetic implants.
Why not?
That's true.
I mean...
He's got that busty, cleavage-exposing red head to help him out.
As most guys are wont to have. So.
I bet is happy to have one.
Yeah, oh yeah. Right now it's not overly exposing, but they're fairly contained right now.
And you notice, guys, I'm not even getting distracted by this. I do not like these fucking clowns.
Really? Is it because they're freakishly tall and after you and creepy
And
looking?
they're taking obscene amounts of damage because of their experience with slapstick comedy.
Really? Is that the...
Probably.
Huh.
And occasionally they just vomit, like, what I imagine are the balloons that they're like storing their acid in.
Possibly.
No, wait, not acid. This is PCP. PCP is great for slapstick.
Wow.
Could you imagine a bunch of clowns on PCP?
Oh, man.
Watch out for Chuckles, he doesn't know up from down!
Don't sound like a clown.
Sorry. I'm gonna guess the colors are really bad.
I'm gonna... You're lucky I didn't just turn around and take this hand and punch you in the face.
Right. What kinds of colors do you get from that?
That was some weird, gross, like, yellow vomit, okay? Like, you know how babies... Okay.
It's basically what you'd expect from a carnival.
Well, no. I've watched, like, small, like they're just barely able to eat, like, mashed food. Babies throw up. Because your digestive system at that point is not, taking...
It's not the best.
It's not the best. It doesn't work that way. So, like, your poop and vomit is the same color as your food. That was, like, baby squash, like, puke yellow.
Nice.
It was gross, and don't do it.
Yeah, folks, she has a bit more excuse to complain about sound than most of us, because she can see it.
Yeah.
Gives her a hatred of country music something fierce.
Okay, that one is more along the lines of my teeth physically hurt when that shit is playing. I don't know if it's necessarily the colors, or if it's just, like, I don't know what it is, but my teeth physically hurt whenever that shit comes on in the doctor's office. Speaking of which, don't play that shit in doctor's office.
Yeah.
You are 10 times more likely to commit suicide if you're listening to country music than anything else.
Because country music is like, 90 or like 80% of just, hey, I once loved a girl and then she left me.
Well, and there's a truck involved also. Like,
Yeah. I gotta
think about that.
What is this guy? Are these like, was that like a magical, yep, it was a magical married couple. I'm actually a little disappointed I got that right because, the only basis was they were a man and a woman and they were being unpleasant to each other.
as married people are known to be.
Yes. Oh shit!
That was kind of
That was awesome. And he's like, at the very end, he's like, alas, poor Yorick.
That's awesome.
A man of such infinite fail. Not really.
Dude, you're kind of on fire.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I can't tell if he was insulted by that or just so hyped that he overdid it. Wow.
Maybe a mixture of both.
Also, real mature guys.
Hmm.
Burning stiff.
Well. I mean, it's stiff doesn't always mean that. Way back in the day, it meant just a guy.
Yeah, but nowadays, I'd say...
Well, it's one of those things that they could have been way more immature about it and been like, what was it?
Raging boner?
No.
What?
What? Like flaming stiffies. Like plural. Like that would have been way worse.
What the fuck? Oh god, for a sec I thought one of them was standing on the other's shoulders. Then I remembered they're just really tall.
Yeah, why are these guys so freakishly tall?
Why are there so many of them? Like, I don't know this city's quotient on clowns.
Yeah, this seems like too many clowns to me too. Now that you mention it. Maybe when shit popped off there was a convention or something.
Oh, Clown Con. That sounds awful.
It does sound awful. That building should be burned to the ground. And somebody did it. That's why the necromancers have all these dead clowns to deal with.
God damn it! Electric stiff.
So is that like...
That's like you hook a car battery up to your nipples.
God. See, I was thinking vibrator, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think mine's better. Wow. Wow. Look. The fuck kind of... I don't know a strip club like this. This is like, did you ever see Patch Adams? Oh, yeah.
I love how they automatically just start driving it.
Yeah. Maybe it's like residual instinct.
Oh, wow.
Yeah!
That's
And in the end,
mature.
they're all satisfied.
That's mature. guys.
That's so mature. Wait.
Falling panties. Okay, I can't get mad at that.
Oh my god.